Hello everybody, welcome to Karmic Palms. Let's do a general analysis of this palm. Before we do, please subscribe and happy Diwali to all my people who are watching my video and my subscribers and my customers. Wish you all a very happy Diwali and a prosperous one. We've also started a palmistry course for professionals who want to get into palmistry. If this something interests you, do WhatsApp us. Now, what do you see in this person's palm? Okay, you see a lifeline, you see a heart line, you see a mind line. Let me show you some really good signs in this person's palm, which shows that this person can grow very, very fast in life. Okay. Now, the health-wise, mind-wise, this person is going to face some problems. Why? Because you see, it comes like this, correct? There is another line which is becoming like this, which means this person might suffer from some sort of health-related issues. And every time it branches like this, okay, what this indicates is there might be some problem with the mental health, as in terms of what do you say, in terms of depression, things like that. This person is going to face in his early stages in life. Okay, up to the age of 24, 25, this person is going to go through that, and then he will get stronger, and then he will start living a good life. This is what this indicates here. Now, if you see here, he does have an angel line, okay, which is very small. So it doesn't mean big or small, it doesn't matter. There will be some sort of support system in this person's life, will always be able to support him, help him grow in life, which is a very good sign. Early stages of life, if you see here, there are more than 20-30 lines here. I know I cannot draw so many because they're quite close to each other. But if you see here, there's many lines, which means the early stages of his life is going to be quite a stressful life, okay, with finances, mental health, money with problem. Today everything is related to money. The minute there's no money, all the problem starts coming into life. So this person is going to go through the early stages of complications of finances, mental health, all these issues in his early days. But later on, if you see here, it starts getting clearer, which is a very, very good sign to have. Also, if you see here, the phoenix eye is here. Okay, it looks different, but it has formed, which indicates old age income is there in this person's life. Also, you see this line branching out like this, but it's not branching towards the moon mount. You see this, it's going inward, which means no matter how much this person travels around the world, whatever that is he does, eventually he will come back to his home country and settle down. Why? Because it comes inward towards Venus mount, okay, not towards the sun mount. So this indicates most likely he will settle in his home country, I mean wherever he was born. This is what this shows here. Now look at the fate line, guys. Here the fate line is stunning. It's a very good fate line this person has. You see this, it goes all the way up to this point, okay, then it comes here. If you see here, it's forming into a box here. Do you see this? It's forming into a box, and then there are lines which are going up like this. Now what does this mean? This means he's going to have an excellent run, hardly any obstacles in his life up to the age of 50, 51. There'll be constant growth. Okay, why? Because if you see here, the Rahu lines is not cut, it's only touching it. You see this? It's a very thin line. So around at 43 to 44, this person might face a little bit of low in his life. Okay, but eventually it will pick up again and he will start doing well. Maybe for a few months or something, just imagine the growth is going like this and there'll be a small dip like this. And again it picks up, so that dip will be around at 43. And after that it picks up, and then there is another line which picks up from here. You see this? And it goes like this. This, whatever he was doing earlier, he might stop that. And then there's something that he started earlier, maybe on a trial basis to see if it works or not, roughly around at 45, that will pick up. And then it goes here. And the box here, always keep in mind, a box is a sign of protection, nothing else. Okay, it's a sign of protection towards, depends upon which mount it is on. Say for example, since it's here on the Saturn mount, which means this will protect him from financial losses. This is very similar to here. the Mercury mount, which is also for business. So this indicates here there'll be financial protection. What is this protection? There will be a sixth sense in you, okay, especially when it comes to financial decisions. That sixth sense will tell you not to do it. For example, if it's a bad deal, a bad investment, or bad something that goes in, people normally generally just do it because when somebody is presented with facts and things like that, they go for it. But people like this will always go with the instincts, and because of that, the instincts will never go wrong. That is what this box does. It gives you that sixth sense. It gives you that instinct of not to do it, or if it's a bad deal, if it's a good deal, things like that. So this box will always protect him from financial losses, severe financial losses. Here and there, it will happen because not everybody is protected 100%. But I'm talking about major financial losses. This person will not go through. Why? Because the box protects him. It gives him that sense of not to do it, or to be very careful when they do it. So this is a very positive sign to have in your Saturn mount. Now if you see here, there are X marks here. Now let me tell you something about X marks here, guys. Okay, this is not for people who live a normal life. Okay, say for example, you go 9 to 5, you're doing a job of 9 to 5, or you're doing a normal business. It is not for people like this. Okay, the X mark here symbolizes people who are highly into spirituality or into politics. Because what this means is swaying a big crowd, of spirituality. Normally, this is normally found in people who, this will only have good effects on people who are into politics or into spiritual world. Okay, because this indicates knowledge, preservation of knowledge, also influence towards other people. Okay, so this will be very good for people who can into very good in good positions of in politics and things like that. It will help you a lot. Okay, otherwise it is just another sign in your palm. Now if you see here, okay, the business line is excellent. This person has, if you see this part here, do you see that? Beautiful, beautiful business line. And also, if you see the mind line here, it goes up like this and it forms into a money triangle. Now, if you see here, there are standing lines. Okay, now what does the standing line mean? I think you must have seen me making other videos which speaks about sudden wealth. Now this sudden wealth can come through lottery, it can come through any form, any form of sudden wealth. Now, what are the things of sudden wealth? Crypto market, stocks and shares, lottery, gambling. When you have signs like this, you should take some chances and play these things, or invest in shares. If you're not into gambling and things like that, then you can do into crypto, you can do into stocks and shares, you can do lottery, things like that. You have a very good chance of winning. If, say for example, if 10 people are sitting in a room and you have these signs and they don't, you have a very good chance of winning. Okay, something will it will make way for you to make some big chunk of money. Suddenly it will come into your life. So this is another positive sign to have. Also, if you see here, guys, let me draw it for you. This is forming into a star. If you see here, it's trying to form into a star here. If this forms here into a star, okay, now this is, if you see here, it's trying to form. You see this? It's come like this, and it's like this here. Now if this forms into a star like this is very, very, very good for business. Because his communication skills are excellent. Okay, which means he will be able to communicate better. He will be able to convince people of selling or making deals. You see these smooth operators, very good operators in normal places where you go, where people make connections and things like that. These people will have a gift of talking and convincing people of getting the deal, and because of that they become very rich through connections. Because the communication skills are good, people will want to hang out with them because they make a lot of sense, things like that. Because that's how you make money in today's world. So this person will have that gift, but it's not formed yet. Okay, it will take a few months for that line to come and things like that. Once it's formed, you will see this person will fly very high. Okay, so this is another positive sign. Also, if you see here, the sun line is trying to form into a star here. It's not formed here either. Now if this one, if you see it's half, if this cuts across like this again has formed into a star, which means extreme name and fame. Through name and fame, they'll earn wealth. Why? Because one of the line is going into the Saturn mount, which means there will be extreme name and fame and wealth. So if you see, generally speaking, this is a very positive hand, because when you have a good fate line and a business line and the stars are forming, this indicates you will do extremely well in life. The growth will always be there, and there's always a protection for you not to make mistakes. Okay, I hope this helps, guys. Please subscribe, and if you want to get your palm analyzed, do WhatsApp us. It's in the description box. And happy Diwali to all my customers and friends. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.